What's up, friends? This is Logan, and today we're going to be looking at Go Tell It on the Mountain by Mercy Me. This is the third episode in a 12-part series on the 12 Days of Christmas. If you haven't heard yet, there's a challenge, and I challenge you to learn one Christmas song every day for the 12 days. If you haven't heard of that yet, go check out the video up here. Alright, let's get started. You're watching Logan's Lessons. Alright, friends, keep in mind that this song is completely all power chords. So this is going to be more of an advanced lesson, intermediate to advanced lesson. But it will be hard, but I'm sure you can get it if you try. I'll explain everything with great detail, and let's jump right in. So let's talk about the intro first. The first chord we have is a C minor, alright? We're going to put our first finger on our third fret of our A string, our third finger on the fifth fret of our D string, our fourth finger on the fifth fret of our G string, and our second finger on the fourth fret of our B string. Make sure you get these shapes super solid and that your fingers are all pushing down hard enough. Alright, and this is what it's going to sound like. Alright, next chord we have is C sharp major, where we're going to put our first finger on the fourth fret of our A string and then bar the sixth fret on the sixth fret of your D string, your G string, and your B string. And it's good to think about these chords and shapes. So this is going to be shape 1, our C minor shape. This is going to be shape 1. Our C sharp shape is going to be shape 2, alright? So then we're going to play shape 2 again, still on the A string, moved up 2 frets. And what that's going to be is that's going to be a D sharp. Alright? And then for the rest of, that is the intro, alright? Now we're moving on into the verse. The verse, we're going to play the first shape, but on the fourth fret of our E string. So it's going to sound like this. Then we're going to go back to our D sharp, which is the second shape on our A string on the sixth fret. Then back to that fourth fret, first shape on our E string. Okay? Then what we're going to do is we're going to go to back to our C minor, which is our first shape on our third fret of our A string. Then to our, this is a new shape, so this is going to be our third shape, okay? We're going to put our first finger on the first fret of our E string, our third finger on the third fret of our A string, and our fourth finger on the third fret of our D string. Then we're going to bar all of the rest of the strings with your first finger. Alright? After that, we're going to go to our second shape on our fourth fret of our A string, then to our second shape on the sixth fret of our A string. Alright, so to give you a real quick recap of all that, because I know that's a lot, we have our C minor, D sharp, and then C minor, C sharp, then to D sharp, and that is our introduction. Next comes our verse, where we're going to play our G sharp major, which is going to be our first shape on the fourth fret of our E string. Then we're going to go to D sharp again, back to G sharp, then to C sharp, or C minor, then to F minor, our third shape, then to C sharp major, up to D sharp major, okay? And this is how it's gonna sound. I'll play it for you and then I'll explain the strumming pattern. It's pretty simple. Our intro goes, okay, so that's just down, 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 and then it goes into the verse where you're gonna play. is it's going to be 2 picks on the string of the root note. So for this chord, it'll be on the 4th fret of the E string. Then you're going to do 2 strums. So it's 2 picks, 2 strums. Has that bouncy feel. So ba-da-da-da, 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 ba-da-da. And you change chords. Back to C sharp minor, C minor, to F minor, to C sharp, to D sharp. Alright, and then it's into the chorus. So the chorus is a lot like the verse, except it takes out a few chords, and then it adds in something that feels a lot like the intro riff. Alright, I'll play it and then I'll teach it to you. So what that is it's your 4th fret to your G sharp major to your D sharp major back to your G sharp major. That is exactly the same as how we start out the verses. Then instead of going to C minor, we're going to F minor. Then we're going to do the same, from there we're going to do the same strumming pattern but different chords as the intro. What it's going to do is instead of C minor to C sharp to D sharp, we're going to go D sharp to C minor to C sharp, and then alright, so all that is it's just the G sharp major, D sharp major, back to G sharp major. Alright, so that's the same exact strumming pattern as the verses too, you'll notice. I'll play it one more time for you and you can play along. Alright, and that's all the parts of the song. The chorus just loops a lot. So, I hope this helped. Thank you for watching. If you've made it this far, kudos to you. Leave a comment below if you have. And I can't wait to see you in the next video. You're watching Logan's Lessons.
On the 3rd day of Christmas, Logan taught me, go tell it on the mountain.